तुझे किसनेगा तो मरेगा कल्लू तू करेगा दूसरा करेगा कल्लू मामा कल्लू मामा है मामा कल्लू मामा गोली मार भेजे में भेजा चोर करता.
When we started about 15 years ago, the show was very small. It started with 50 people, 100 people. Today we are expecting between 1,500 to 2,000 people. So the venue is going to be big, the song list is going to be big. The kind of music which we are attempting is very different, and it's going to be a great party both for Bollywood lovers as well for classic rock lovers.
We always try and see what the mix. Some are more popular songs. Some are songs that challenge us as musicians. We have to draw a balance between the two. So when you look at the range of songs that we do, it covers different genres within the classic rock, large bucket, but also gives us the freedom to experiment. It gives us the freedom to try and push ourselves musically, and that's what we've been able to achieve, over the years. So that kind of, and obviously these are all classics. These are all things that we've really looked forward to, have listened to over the years. So it just, it's a culmination of all of that.
I see a little silhouette of a man. Scaramouche, will you do the fandango? Thunderbolts and lightning, very, very frightening me. Oh, I'm just a poor boy.
So over the last, say, maybe 5-7 years, there's been a new wave of Desis who have kind of arrived in Singapore, who are obviously, younger, in their like 30s, probably, double income, no kids or very young kids. They've also kind of landed up at our concerts. So I think we are now playing to a wider age group. And then along the way, we've had folks who are non-Indians also begin to hear about bandwidth. And so we see a lot more Singaporeans and Europeans and Aussies and Brits.
The experience has been tremendous. If you look at it overall, there are lots of pains, and when you're trying to put something like this together, it's very difficult to have a consistent high. But that one night that we get together and that we go in front of the audiences is just tremendous, and the support that we've got has been just fabulous over the years. Just shows how we started off with some 80 people, and now we're over 1,500 people coming for the concert, hopefully 2,000.
The live experience is something that is now increasingly becoming something to look forward to in a different way. That's one big thing that has changed. The other thing that has changed is because, again, I think partially because of the web, people have discovered a lot more music than they would have just out of regular hearing. And so a lot more people are listening to the music we grew up listening to, like it, understand it, and therefore come to watch it. It also helps that we now have younger band members who have their own little ecosystem of friends that brings in. So I think the width in which bandwidth has grown has expanded, and that's been interesting. And also partly audience's journey.
We definitely have to put some time aside in terms of our practices, but it's something that I like to do, something that I think we all enjoy. Coming to the studio, playing together, making fun of each other as well is a big part of it. So I think the fact that it's still very enjoyable drives at least me to put in the effort that is necessary to get ready for the show.
You're playing so cool. You're playing every room. Deep way down in your heart, you're burning, yearning for somebody to tell you that life ain't passing you by. To tell you, even if you can't even try. I'm the only one who.
As we went into our 30s last year, it became more evident that our energy was going up. But on a serious note, I think the energy has only gone up. In the kind of music that we do, what we're able to try experiment with has really changed, and the energy levels have really gone up. We've also become tighter.
Burned down the gambling house. It died with an awful sound. Funky crowd were running in and out, moving kids out around.
So one of our very close friend who was terminally ill, a musician at heart and who always wanted to perform, and secretly we knew that he wanted to be on stage but never really had an opportunity. And when we got to know about him being in final stages, I had reached out to him saying, hey, Neeraj, we got a concert coming up. Would you like to participate? Would you like to come and play with us? We would like to have you there. And I took the liberty and of course spoke with the band as well, and most of the band guys knew him as well. And they said, of course, we would love to have him there. It'll be a privilege to. So Neeraj being Neeraj in the initial days was a little hesitant, saying, Samir, it's a great opportunity, but I don't know if I'll make it until August, because he was still 6 months away. And I said, whenever you're ready, the band's waiting for you. We want you to come and play with us. And he said, yeah, sure. And touch wood, he did do that. He came. He literally owned the stage when he came onto the stage, and we were very fortunate to have him. I think what really touched our hearts was we were at the band dinner after the concert, immediately after the concert. And he said, Samir, when you had called me, I really didn't know whether I'm going to make it till August. But if there was one reason I wanted to stay till August, was to be able to play with you guys.
Beyond anything else, it's just a fun bunch of people who love music, right? Because that's what I've seen keeps the band together. They've been doing this for 15 years. I've been a part of it for the last 5 or 6 years, and it's just the chemistry. Music is obviously the glue, but it's just people, chemistry, and just friends who get along with each other and like hanging out with each other, and laugh at his jokes once in a while, which aren't that funny, but yeah, that's part of it.
This is a bandwidth anthem that we're going to play for Connected to India audience. Hope you enjoy it.